We are not waiting for the golden age anymore. We are the golden age now, which is the only way that the golden age would be experienced. And so many of us who are the golden age identities are waking up the world that we are in to the fact that it is here now. It is here now because we are here now. Because we, the golden age bringers, the golden age ones of eternal identity, are here. What does that mean? We have become aware and awake in our consciousness of the truths of who we are as God beings, as eternal beings, as creator beings. And that moment of awakening to truth is the atomic, the Big Bang of an identity that will project the reality of a golden age. It is all happening in slow motion to be experienced and has already happened. Both of these are true. I am Mukti Ananda Ma. I am an oracle for the golden age, an oracle from Alarian, a world of creator beings, creating worlds for the joy of the experience of exploring who we are in all our greatness. And so this is the call of an oracle. To stop waiting for a golden age, to stop reading signs that will tell you it is coming, to stop predicting this golden age in the future, to stop bringing it out, creating time unnecessarily to a future date. And know right now, you as an eternal identity, one that has never been born and shall never die, know right now that the golden age is. That you are that golden age of perfection. That you are your unique expression of all the things that the golden age brings to be experienced. That you are your unique divine expression of wealth, of beauty, of perfection, of love, of creativity, of wonders, and all the things that makes up what we call life. It's your decision now that you are that. How do you know? But how do I know that I am that? That decision to be the golden age identity, the one who lives in the golden age, who arrives for the golden age, to enjoy the golden age, to bring it about through projecting the nature of who you are upon the screen of life. This decision will illuminate the consciousness that is the golden age identity. You are that identity when you have the uncommon sense, the unexplainable knowing that you, as this being, were never born and shall never die, that needs no proof of this truth that you know inside. Perhaps you don't talk about it or share it, but you know it. And it is this knowing that has been driving you in this life stream from mortal to eternal. This knowing of the truth of who you are. And now it is time to stand by it, to nail yourself to the cross of I am God. I am the God of the world that I see, that I experience, that I create. And I am the golden age itself. I am the grace. I am the bringer of the light, the golden light, the Christ consciousness. The grace that sweeps across this mortal world and reveals underneath the eternal, ever-perfecting love behind it all. It is a great time to be hearing this message. It is now when you will begin to see this golden age. You'll begin to get new thoughts that are attuned, that are attracted, that are aligned with you as a golden aged eternal identity. New thoughts, new ideas, new illuminations, new desires. The desires of an eternal identity living in the golden age. It's a celebratory experience, for you still retain the life stream knowledge of believing yourself to be a mortal identity in a mortal world, in a world that had echoed death throughout all its corridors of experience. And you will witness and experience the happy delight of seeing eternity and its truths unfold before your eyes. Let's take one thing to unpack. Let's take the aging body, the decaying body, the sick body of the mortal worlds, the body that is vulnerable to many, many enemies in the mortal world. As a mortal identity, there's lots of concern with the body, keeping it well, dealing with all its troubles, going to doctors, healers, whether natural or traditional, diets, care of the body, lots and lots of thought and time. Every time you eat, there is thoughts about the care of the body. You get up, sit down, especially as you undertake the train of aging. As you board that train, become aware of the fact that you are growing older and closer to death. This preoccupation with the body intensifies. Every morsel is evaluated, every movement evaluated. There are those that walk around with devices to measure all the different variables, from sleep to exercise to nutrition to all the things, with the sole goal of prolonging the life and health of a mortal body. As an eternal being, this is ridiculous. This is really child's play of a limited mind, of one that does not know the truth of what animates this mortal body. The truth that it is eternal life that animates it. It is eternal life that plays out and wears the costume of the mortal life. And yet it is eternal. And so those who are embracing their eternal identity are realizing that the eternal way of marking experience or time in a body results in a different expression and experience of the body. These experiences that we have do not age us in the sense that the mortal identity understands. Instead, they bring ever perfection of beauty, ever perfection of bodily capabilities and abilities. You grow younger, if you will. You grow more beautiful. You grow more refined in your embodiment, physical embodiment. And so, with this eternal identity consciousness about what aging or timelines does an eternal identity embodiment, you have new ideas now and new expectations about what you expect to see when you look in a mirror after 1,000 years, after 2,000 years, after 10 million years. Incredible, isn't it? And so we leave this with you to remind you, to sing to you the great song, I am the golden age. I am it. I'm not waiting for it to happen, for somebody else to do it, for something else to bring it. I am the bringer and I am the light. Aliyah, any questions on behalf of humanity?
It's so perfect, all that you shared. I am the golden age. I feel like that's a perfect place to sit with that truth. I always have a million questions, but I don't know that they're relevant in light of what you've said. So I have always felt I am part of this golden age since I can remember. And then, as you said, you see the body aging. You see all that is contrary to that. I seem to always have these how questions. When will you see evidence of this? When you look in the mirror, you see yourself younger.
When that is the identity you are living from in your consciousness, it is not matter the when, because there is the knowing that it is, that you are the golden age, that the golden age is because you are. It's like going into a room that you were sent to clean up, a big room, a hoarder's room. And immediately upon entering that room, you say, why is this not clean? I've been sent here to clean the room, to make the room clean, to bring a clean room. I've been sent here to bring a clean room. Why is it not clean? The instant you enter the room. And so, as an eternal identity, as an identity that is the golden age, we recognize the silliness of that question. We have been sent, we have arrived to usher in a golden age in a dirty world, if you will. A world that is filled with things that need to be cleaned out. But we know that we are the one that is doing that just by our presence and the nature of who we are. And so it unfolds as it unfolds, the great mystery of the movie, if you will, that gets projected on screen, the how that you keep asking, unfolds through us, delighting and surprising us in wonderful ways. The fact that you, as an eternal identity now awake here, now. Understand that you were never born and never died. Cannot relate at all to the story of being born of a human woman. In their knowingness, believes that's all a story. That itself is proof. The proof that you want is here now. You are listening to this. I am you, you are me. We are one consciousness, sharing this experience through individual divine identities, embodiments, if you will, expressions of the divine. The proof is always first in your consciousness. If you deny that proof there and say that is not proof, you have stopped the seed from growing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Anything else?
Just one last
Yep.
thought. I understand that we're always expanding in our awareness, and it was said to me by a being that the veil of sleep or unconsciousness will drop, and I view that kind of like a light switch, and that my awareness will expand to a higher level. How would you elaborate on that?
Let me ask you this. Have you experienced in this life stream an expansion of your awareness?
Yes, I would say yes.
And so it's already happening. And I would invite you to rest in that, to know that it's happening and will continue to happen, that there is no way but the way up from where you are now. The genie, the goose, is out of the bottle, and you can't put it back in. And the expansion now will do its thing. You may slow it, but you cannot stop it. You slow it with the questions similar to what you just asked. Why am I not expanding? When is the big drop going to happen? Because you are a creator, and you are living in the identity that doesn't have it, that is waiting for it to happen, which is what this entire message is about. Do not wait for the golden age. Know that you are it, that it is here, that it is unfolding. You have found yourself in a world that is in dire need of a golden age, and you are the one bringing it. The time is now. Thank you.